Welcome back, guys. We are going to be playing the 10 unique stages found in World 10 of Story Mode. You will not see these anywhere else, and they all take place in Dr. Baboon's base. And Dr. Baboon thinks he's some kind of badass, I guess, but he's nothing, really. Well, this stage, I guess, is training you to try to take narrow paths or something, and we're just gonna go off to the right there and just take the most narrow path and do it with ease. And that's pretty freaking easy for World 10-1, in my opinion. Okay, this next stage is not so easy. It's called Gimmick, and it's pretty confusing if you don't know what you're doing. First off, you're gonna have to know where you're gonna have to drop down, and that's not where you drop down at all. So that's the first part about it. And you want to go fast too, because this stage is pretty strict with the time. You want to wait till that falls down like that. Go forward, and you definitely want to know how to trip that switch. You want to trip that switch, and I didn't, so this timing's going to be a little off. Anyway, that's going to make that drop down. Nothing dropped down earlier. That was a mistake. Anyway, that's going to drop down with the switch, and you gotta go over at the right time so that you don't clip it and fall off, and you can make it over the gap. Now, something is very strange here, and I think it's pretty legit, but here it goes. This stage is called Gimmick, right? The next stage is called Mountain. So, put the two together, Gimmick Mountain. That was the name of a zone on Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for the Game Gear. It was called Gimmick Mountain Zone, and considering this game was made by Sega too, I think that's pretty damn suspicious. Hey, we made it across. So, we gotta keep the speed up. As you see, the time is, well, we're running out of time here. Where do you go? Well, I hope to God that you don't have a shitty control stick, because getting up, you won't have enough time to get up here. That's something I figured out, is that you want to have a good control stick when playing this game. Or else, if it's bad enough, you might not be able to make it up some of those damn slopes. It can't be worn out. I mean, the control stick I'm using is actually... It looks like it's about ready to fall apart. Some of the stuff's off of it, but it's still good, and it's not worn out. So, yeah, you definitely want to make sure. Look, Mountain. Isn't that weird? Gimmick Mountain Zone, and those two stages, Gimmick and Mountain. I mean, I wonder if anybody else has ever thought of that, or realized that, because I think I realize it, and I just think there's just too much coincidence there. They did it on purpose. Well, you just roll off at the right time on that one, and that's all there is to the Spinning Mountain. These stages, they may be on World 10, but they're not the most difficult there is. Alright, this stage is called Disorder because the platforms, well, they're not in order exactly. So, you gotta have to look around here to find out which one you want to drop down on next. It can be a little confusing, because there's so much chaos and disorder. You want to keep the speed up too, so you can have enough speed, just enough to get to the next platform. You can't go slow as hell here. And that's all there is to it. There's not much to say here. Moving along. And the next stage is pretty cool, and it's not the easiest thing in the world. 3D Maze. This stage could have been an expert, or expert extra even, perhaps. Yeah, you're just gonna have to figure out what to do whenever this thing starts moving, rotating. And unlike Nintendo, it rotates about the whole time. Ugh, that's awkward. You have to get up onto the thin part there to the right, which I failed to do. Oh, really? You SOB. If anybody thinks I curse too much on these, well, too bad, because that's just the way I am. Ha! If it turns you off, don't watch it. Yeah, see? You want to get off to the right side there, that's really thin. And this is a little tricky because of the camera. The damn camera strikes again. But you want to wait until the thing gets high enough so you can make your little leap without jumping. You can't jump in this game manually to get to the goal over there. And speaking of jumping, you can actually jump on Banana Blitz. And no, that is not going to be the next LP. I'm going to take a little break from all the Monkey Ball action. But that one will probably be an LP, because Monkey Ball is just sweet as hell. And we've made it over. Okay, that stage could qualify for Expert easily. I don't know about any of the other ones. Possibly Mountain and Gimmick could have been Expert. But this stage, it's... ugh. Well, when you first reach it and you have no idea what you're supposed to be doing, this is definitely master-worthy. This one is a big labyrinth. The stages make it easy to tell you exactly what you're gonna come to expect. But I haven't done this in forever, so let's see if I remember which way to go. Because you have no idea, man, you're gonna be stuck in this labyrinth. Oh my god, what? That just goes out into a freaking pit. This stage is freaking huge. And you gotta keep the speed up because time is very bad here. Now we're getting into some stages that are suitable for the final world and story mode, but these have nothing on the master stages, in my opinion. Still not the easiest things in the world, such as this. You want to push hard up those slopes. No, that was not the right way. Oh god. Okay, you want to go over there. And now comes the most trolling difficult part, is navigating diagonally up this steep slope. And pushing forward hard enough to get up onto that red checker platform and to get over that curb. And as you can see, you don't got a lot of time. You gotta be kidding! Ugh, but that's all. That's how you clear the maze. It's pretty gargantuan size, in my opinion, for Monkey Ball floor. Yeah, this stage is a pain in the ass because of how long it takes and how easy it is to fail at the final part. If it was just like to go up a steep slope, but like do nothing too fancy, like just go up one like this would actually be a pretty easy level once you figured out which way to go. But I guess they had to do that. Alright, I went pretty damn fast, and I have like 2 attempts at this at best. Oh no. I have absolutely one more chance. Oh my god. No, maybe I have another one. Another one? Oh god. Why do you gotta do this to me? Oh, jeez. That one is pretty nuts.
Select stage.
As is the next stage, but it's not nearly as hard as the previous one. But the first time we got to this stage, I believe that we had a pretty worn control stick. And man, if you do, this stage is impossible because it requires you to get up these thick curves or thick steps. Pretty thick. And if you have a pretty good control stick, this one's not that big of a deal. But I'm trying to remember which way to go into this thing, and that is not going to get me anywhere. I do not know why. This stage is extremely large, and there's so much space to roll around for absolutely no reason at all. I think it's called postmodern because it's like a postmodern because it's a modern. It resembles a modern house, I guess, kinda. Or some modern art with the steps, I guess. Yeah, you just want to keep pushing yourself up these steps and up these curves like this. Ugh. But yeah, you won't be able to clear the steps with a worn control stick. Warning. And if you can, you'll probably break the control stick in the process. And that is all there is to it. Don't you dare miss the drop to this goal. I'll see you guys next time on the finale. See ya.